Hello and welcome to the final part of MCGamer Speed Art. This is just going to be doing the background. If you haven't seen the first two parts, I recommend going and watching those now so you'll see how I got to this point. Okay, so if you have watched the first two, you'll know you'll notice that I've done if you see here quickly, I'm clicking the merge layer button, just in case you're wondering how I'm making them all into one layer. So this part I'm just going to be doing the background. Off camera I did a little bit of work, not too much, I just wanted to get the face so I liked it. Basically I did a tiny bit more shading, you might be able to notice that, and I changed the eyes a bit. I'm not going to really go over how I did that because it was incredibly simple. You can kind of, if you got this program, played around with it, you'd be able to understand how it worked. Someone asked what the program was, and you can see in the top left hand corner it's paint.sai. I'm not going to bother putting a link for that, you can just look it up on Google. I think they've got a trial thing you can download which works for 3 days or something like that. So if you like the look of this program, go download that. I launched already, so I went to. I realised I didn't actually have to do this. I could have just paused and then played it instantly, but no, I decided to be right back. So this part I'm just going to be working in the background now. A minute ago, actually, I completely missed this when it was happening. You'll see I said I merged all the layers with the merge layer down button, I think that's what it's called. And what I did that for is so I can make the entire head a bit smaller, simply so I can have a bit more room to work with in the background. So that's why I've merged the layer. I've now got a black background, and what I've done here is because MCGamer is famous for liking lapis, I'm of course going to go for a nice blue background. My basic idea is that I want to have it having a bit of a glow from the middle outwards. It's going to be sort of glowing blue. That's the main idea I had. And then a little bit, this annoys me so much, hopefully I'm praying that when this uploads to YouTube, this will be fixed and it will look amazing. But as it is, as I'm looking at it, it looks a bit weird at the minute because I promise you, if you can see this as I'm seeing it now, it didn't look like this when I was making it. The final bit, the final piece does not look like this, it looks a lot better. But what I'm seeing is like lots of rings of different colour, different like tones. If you can see that as well, I promise it looks better in the final piece. Hopefully it'll be fixed on YouTube, but I just don't know. So, I've got my glow from the middle outwards, and then my next idea is I'm going to... you will have seen this many times in adverts, on TV, whatever, but it's you might not know what it's called. I'm going to make a sunburst effect, which is where... it's kind of hard to explain, but it's where you've got a middle point, or a point somewhere on the design, and from there you've got lots of lines going outwards, which is solid colour. It's a little... that's kind of the best description I can really do, but you can see here, so I've got my middle point and I've got lines going out from it of colour. That's basically what a sunburst effect is. You've probably seen it before. So I've been using the blending tool to just smooth out the background, and here I'm going to use the blending tool again, or the... is it blending? Oh, what's the word for it? Blur tool, maybe? I think that's might be what it's called. So I've got my solid colour down. I'm going to switch over to my blur tool. I think it is called blur. It's a little bit of a small image that I'm looking at the minute, so I can't tell, but I think it's blur. And that's basically just what I'm going to do to the outside. I'll just the whole thing, actually, I guess, of these lines of colour. Now, this is finished now, so once you've finished watching this, there is a download link in the description. Well, not a download link, but a link to where you can go and see the final piece. If you want to download it, you can. If you want to comment on it, if you want to just get a closer look at it, whatever, there's a link in the description to a DeviantArt page, which I made, well, an account I made actually just for this. I'm going to upload all my things onto that I do. Now, I haven't decided who I'm going to do next. I was thinking of staying Minecraft for a little while. If you don't know them, I recommend looking them up. They're brilliant. MCGamer is part of them. They invented Ultra Hardcore. If you don't know what that is, seriously go and look it up. It's the best PvP emotion. So I plan on staying within that group for a little while. So I'm tempted to do, I don't know, Etho, Milby maybe. I don't know. I could do tons of people. I'm just trying to think of a nice skin that I could do. I mean, Pyro Puncher. I think that's his YouTube name. I'm not sure what his Minecraft name is. Pyro Puncher's got a nice skin. Maybe do him. I don't know. I'd like to stay in that group. If you guys can come up with a good idea for someone else, I'd be more than willing to do it. For instance, I was thinking Hat Films, Yogscast. I don't know. I mean, I'm subscribed to over 130 people on the channel I use for just viewing. So, I mean, I've got tons of choices I could go for. If you guys have anyone you'd love to see me do in particular, please tell me. I think next one I'm going to do is Etho. After that, I'm not sure, so whoever you want, I'll give it a go. I mean, there's so many people out there. Bebop Vox, he's got a lovely skin I could try doing. I'm thinking about doing them all in this kind of style, as in just the head, and then some kind of background, which, I don't know. For instance, with this one, I do add some lapis to the background itself. So with Bebop Vox, I could add diamonds. With, I don't know, Yogscast, I could have Jaffa Cakes, or a spaceship if I could try and do that. I don't know. You see where I'm going with this anyway. The head in my sort of style, and then something in the background which represents them. That's my idea of what I'm going to do for YouTubers. Of course, I'm not going to just be doing that sort of thing. Like, I'm going to be doing a banner for myself sooner or later. I might record myself doing that. Someone asked me to do a profile picture for them. If they watch this, I haven't forgotten about you. I've just had a lot of college work to do recently. That partly, and I've also got a deadline I need to reach for a map I'm making. I don't know if anyone saw this, but I made a map called the Storyless Jumpy Map, which is a parkour map. Andrew recorded it on his channel. PG recorded it on their channel. They enjoyed it. I've had a couple of other people saying they liked it, so I'm doing a second one. Nearly finished it. If you want to go and try that, go on. I'll put a download. Well, not download it. I'll put a link to the Planet Minecraft page in the description as well. If you want to go and have, can't speak. 8 minutes in, can't speak. That's later than normal, so I'm getting better. Yeah, if you want to go and have a go at that, feel free. I'm just trying to fill space here because at the minute all I'm doing is rubbing out the background. If you remember, quite a lot of this face was transparent, so I could get that nice effect of shading. So when I put a background behind it, the background goes through it, so I'm having to get rid of everything behind it, so I'm trying to just fill a bit of space here. So, what was I saying? Okay, so if you've got any ideas for what I should do next, put them in the description. The very next one I'm going to do is either going to be the guy who asked me to do a profile picture for him, I'm going to do his, or Etho, depending which one I feel more like doing. I'll probably do the guy's profile picture. I don't know if he wants anyone to know who it is. He probably does, but I don't know. Just in case he doesn't. Obviously I'll put a link to his Twitch feed, or Twitch channel, whatever. I don't remember if he had a YouTube. at least not one that he uploads on. Come on, how long is this going to take? I forgot how long it took me to rub out the background. Alright, I've completely run out of things to say, guys. But I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from these. I'm going to keep doing them, definitely. I think I've finished with the background. Yes, I have. Okay. So, as I was saying earlier, my idea for all of these that I'm going to do is basically going to be, I'm going to have the face, quite a basic background, and then I'm going to have something in the background which gives it a bit of, I don't know, I can't think of a word here now, but something in the background that makes it sort of personalised. Obviously, MCGamer, Lapis, or Lupus, you know, whichever. No, it is Lapis, so I'm going to put, I think it was about 7 or 8, I can't remember now. So what I've done is I went on Google Images, got a picture of Minecraft Lapis, got it as big as I can before it starts to pixelate too badly, and then I'm just going to copy and paste it quite a few times, and from that, I'm just going to move them around, shrink a few, make a few bigger. Tilt them a little bit, just that kind of thing, just give the background a bit of detail. Yeah, I also decided I'm going to lower the opacity of the Lapis layer, so it doesn't stand out too much, because once I put all the Lapis in place, it seemed to draw a bit too much attention from the face itself. Ignore that, I thought I heard a Skype noise, apparently I didn't, but yeah. Once I'd finished, the Lapis drew a little bit too much attention, really. It was just too bright against the background, which was just a bit darker. So what I ended up doing was lowering the opacity of the layer with all the Lapis on it, so it wouldn't stand out too much. So it'd be a bit more of a subtle thing you would notice after a second or two. I didn't really do that much in this episode, it just took a while to do. I mean, what? Colour, blur tool, copy pasting. Backgrounds tend to be simpler. Yeah, that's pretty much finished, I guess. Anyway, as I said earlier, there's a link in the description if you want a closer look at the finished article. If you've got any preference to who I should do next, leave a comment, I'd love to know what you think. If you enjoyed this, please tell me, leave a like, comments. If you're new, subscribe so you know when I'm doing these things. It really helps out and lets me know that you're enjoying these, that you'd like to see more. Other than that, I just hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know, I'm running out of things to say too quickly on these videos. I might need to start speeding them up even more. Maybe I should get a list of jokes I could say throughout the thing. Also, the music. I just thought the music on this video is the one that I'm gonna probably use for most videos now, because I want to keep it consistent. That, plus I can't really use EasyVid's music anymore, despite the fact it's royalty free and all that, because they're very close to actual songs, but they're just slight remixes. YouTube doesn't like it, so I'm not going to use them anymore. But yeah, that's pretty much finished. I don't know, I'm running out of things to say very quickly here. But, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy the next one I do. If you don't know who I should do, should I stay in the Minecraft group for a little while? Should I do a few more then? Or should I do someone else completely? Should I be doing more than one? Would you prefer a little scene rather than just a face? Although I have to say, if I do little scenes, I can't promise that'll end well. I've been doing the little faces for a while for my friends, so I'm used to doing that. But I'll give other things a go. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop writing this at the end of every video because I'm just completely out of things to say. Okay, that's pretty much the end of the video. As I said earlier, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. It all helps out. If you've got any preference who I should do next, leave a comment. Bye.